Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Need furniture? Come to Mall Furniture in Marshfield and get it now. We have what you want in stock. Do you need a new two-sided Wisconsin-built mattress set or adjustable bed? We have them in stock. Power lift chairs, rocker or wall recliner. How about a glider rocker or swivel rocker? We have them. Sofas, sectionals and sleepers, reclining and stationary, leather and cloth. Choose from Marshfield Furniture, Lazy Boy, and Best Home Furnishing. See our expanded Wolfcraft Maple and Oak, made in Marshfield Furniture. Bring your truck or trailer and take it with you, or have it delivered for a small fee.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta-Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a
a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in to 2023 Clover Belt East Boys Basketball live on Zaleski Sports. My name is Cale Jacoby alongside Isaac Eagle and Elena Eagle doing the production here tonight. Tonight we have the Columbus Dons and the Owen-Withee Blackhawks matching up here live from Columbus Catholic High School in Marshfield, Wisconsin. And both these teams undefeated in conference play so far this season, both 2-0 overall in conference play, tied up at the top with the Colby Hornets at 2-0 overall in conference play so far in this very young conference season here this year. Again, it's Colby, Columbus Catholic, and Owen-Withee right now in a three-way tie atop the conference at 2-0. But after tonight, one of these teams will be 2-1, one will be 3-0 in conference play. Columbus, they come in at 5-0 overall as well. Owen-Withee comes in at 4-1. Their only loss of the season coming in a loss to Rib Lake. Earlier this year, a good Rib Lake team that they lost to at home 66-58. Otherwise, for the Blackhawks, they've gotten wins at home over Athens, Abbotsford, and Greenwood. That Greenwood win, 77-24, was their last game on Tuesday night. And then a win at Gilman before that, 49-26 for the Columbus Dons this season. And their 5-0 record, they're coming off a win at Neillsville, and that was a tough game at Neillsville. The Dons controlled it for the most part, but towards the end of that first half, Neillsville, the Warriors, went on a bit of a scoring run, started to come back again. That was a 9-point win for Columbus, but I would say right there with Auburndale as far as the toughest games they've played this year. And again, this Columbus team with the senior loaded lineup and a lot of skilled players been winning games by a lot of points so far this season. That Neillsville win was actually their first win that was not in double digits, a double-digit margin of victory. 9 points was the margin of victory for the Dons over Neillsville in that one. But another conference opponent here tonight, it'll be the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Again, both teams 2-0 overall in conference play. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and then we are going to be back for your national anthem right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
In an Eastern Clover Belt Conference matchup, the Blackhawks of Owen-Withee will take on your Columbus Dons. We would ask that if you're able to please rise, remove your hats for an opening prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and fans. Keep them safe from injury and harm. Instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. We'd ask that you please remain standing to honor America and those defending your freedom for the playing of our national anthem by the best band in the land, Dear Columbus High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Tom Zimmerman.
All right, that was your national anthem here from Columbus High School on Zaleski Sports. As now we're going to have your starting lineups here for tonight's game. Again, for Columbus, they're still going to be without Emmett Konieczny here tonight. Their star senior guard tonight. One thing I can give you an update on is looks like he no longer has a wrap or a whatever he had on his nose there. So that is gone. That has to be a good sign for Emmett Konieczny. Again, I don't know. We don't know specifics, but I believe Emmett will be back at some point this season. As now going through your Blackhawks starting lineup here for Owen-Withee. Starting at guard, it's Dominic Sherwood, the junior, the 5'11" junior. Then it's number 12, the 6'1" senior, Quinn Hattlestead. And also starting tonight is Vince Henke, the 6'4" senior for the Blackhawks here tonight. And also in the starting lineup, a junior, number 24, the 5'8" junior, Mason Gay. And the final starter for Owen-Withee tonight is number 30, the 5'11" senior. It's Ryan Nelson. Of course, Owen-Withee coached by Russ Weiler. Now time for the Columbus Catholic Dons starting lineup here tonight. Same starting lineup we've seen ever since Emmett Konieczny's been out of the lineup here tonight. As they're going to announce it here in the gym. Get the dramatic music going.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dons fans of all ages, get on your feet for the starting lineup of your Columbus Dons.
And starting tonight for Columbus, it will be the sophomore, the lone non-senior in the starting lineup, Matt Konieczny at guard here tonight for the Columbus Dons. And at forward, it's number 10, the senior, Lucas Kraklau. And starting at guard, it will be the senior, number 12, Charlie Moore. Charlie Moore had a massive game, his biggest game of the season against Neillsville earlier this week. And then another senior, it's number 13, Blake Jacoby, who's been as consistent as anybody for these Dons this year. And also at senior, the wing, slash forward, number 25, the senior, Cy Becker. And Becker has really played a massive role for the Dons this year as well. Again, we've talked about it a lot this year for the Dons. You can pretty much go down the lineup and take your pick on who could potentially have a big scoring night from night to night. Last game it was Charlie Moore leading the team with 20 points. He was on fire from 3 in that game. Or as he would say it, he was dashing through the snow in that game. So Charlie Moore, and again, it's apparently an inside reference here, but in that game, Charlie Moore was dashing through the snow. And in the girls basketball win for the Columbus Dons over Owen-Withee last night, looked like Sam Casperson, our Highlight House player of the game last night, was in a one-horse open sleigh last night. And I have a feeling that if the Dons are able to win this game, one of their players might have another Christmas reference here tonight. I have a feeling. It's just a guess that I'm throwing out there. Perhaps Over the Fields We Go will be in the vocabulary for the Columbus Dons tonight if they win the game. This should be a good game here tonight between the Owen-Withee Blackhawks and the Columbus Dons. One thing to keep in mind is that tip is going to go out of bounds, and they'll say off of the Blackhawks. Columbus will start with the basketball, but one thing to keep in mind, Owen-Withee with some size, they've got the 6'4" senior forward Vince Henke out there. Oh, we've got I was given wrong starting lineups. We got Jack Wendler is in the starting lineup. That might have been a last-second change for the Blackhawks. They've got Wendler in the starting lineup instead of Ryan Nelson. Again, I went through starters with Coach before the game, and he told me Ryan Nelson, as that shot is going to be up and good. And was that Wendler? Again, I'm trying to get my, yeah, it was Wendler. Jack Wendler for 2. Trying to get my starters changed on my score sheet here. And Jack Wendler puts up 2 points right off the bat. Blake Jacoby an open look for 3, and he knocks it down. Jacoby will almost always hit an open look from 3-point range if he gets it. Blackhawks with the ball here. Hattlestead, left wing, kick to the top of the key. That is Mason Gay for 3. Off front rim, Becker with the rebound. Back the other way, it's Jacoby. Driving to the basket, all the way to the cup. No good on the shot. Wendler was there to contest the shot. Back the other way, Sherwood. Pass inside to Wendler once again. Backs in, tough shot, and called for the travel. And, you know, I think I would not be shocked if Coach Weiler saying, oh, here's going to be my starters, and at the last second going to throw the 6'3" sophomore in that starting lineup. He's going to him offensively early. Again, Wendler with some size inside, and that is going to be the interesting thing this year to see how Columbus deals with teams with size. So maybe Coach Weiler trying to play some chess out there. Try to fool Coach Konechny a bit, or at least catch the Dons off guard. And there's Charlie Moore picking up right where he left off from the corner for 3, 6-2 Columbus, as Charlie Moore continues to dash through the snow here tonight. Blackhawks driving inside, the pass inside, tough shot up and good by the 6'4" Vince Henke. Vince Henke, the 6'4" senior. And a near turnover here for the Dons. Moore comes up with it, skips to the corner. It's Becker. Becker back to Moore, and nobody's covering Charlie Moore, but he missed it. Again, that's one you typically will see Charlie Moore knock down every time, very much like Blake Jacoby. If he gets an open look from out there, he is usually going to hit it. But missed that one. He's 1 for 2 from 3 tonight. Kick to the corner here. It's Jacoby. Top of the key, Becker. Becker drives inside. He's got a lane and some contact. Knocks down a tough shot off the glass. Cy Becker with a tough runner there. 8-4 Dons. And here come the Blackhawks the other way. Hattlestead drives inside. Another tough shot, and he gets it to go. A back-to-back possessions, players try to draw charges. No calls either way, but the offensive player finishes anyways. Hattlestead this time. Becker drives, nice step through, move, a tough shot. He just got caught under the basket, no good. That would have been an unbelievable finish if Cy Becker was able to pull that one off. Again, the Blackhawks, the Dons typically like to push the pace quite a bit, but the Blackhawks playing pretty fast tonight as well, as that's going to be just an ill-advised pass there as Mason Gay says, my bad, as he just kind of tossed that one out of bounds. 2 turnovers for Owen-Withee so far tonight. 8-6, Columbus with the lead. Jacoby up top to Charlie Moore. Skip pass over to Jacoby. High post. Becker. Good look. No good. Off back iron and out. Becker's 1 for 3 here tonight. Vince Henke, right wing. Back top of the key for Hattlestead. Back right wing for Gay. And Gay tries the open 3. No good. It's short. He's 0 for 2 so far. Charlie Moore brings it up the other way. Matt Konechny defended by Wendler. Pass inside to Becker. Finds Krecklau. Lost the ball. Kick to the corner. Charlie Moore back to Jacoby. Konechny top of the key. Little pump fake drive to the rim. Tough shot. Counted and 1 for the sophomore, Matt Konechny. And Konechny, they have got Owen-Withee, them having Jack Wendler in the game gives them an offensive advantage on the inside, but they've got Wendler, or at least that possession, they had Wendler defending Matt Konechny. That's a matchup Konechny likely going to try to take advantage of. He's definitely got the quickness advantage. As Krecklau is going to come up with the offensive rebound here on the Konechny missed free throw. Charlie Moore short on the 3. And back the other way for the Blackhawks pushing the pace. Hattlestead. Again, the Blackhawks not afraid to play with the Dons in terms of pushing the tempo. They've come out that way so far tonight. Top of the key three, a quick release, no good. Off the backboard from Dominic Sherwood. Back the other way, it's the Dons. Becker in the corner. Becker inside to Krecklau. Krecklau back outside for Becker for three, and it's good. Cy Becker from downtown. He's got 5 points tonight, leads all scorers. 2 for 4 from the field for Becker tonight. Moore pokes that one away, and he's going to be called for the foul. They were trying to get it to Mason Gay past half court. Charlie Moore going to be called for the foul. First personal, first team. Colin Fritz checks into the game for the Blackhawks. Top of the key, it's Gay. Skips right wing to Fritz. Back top of the key for Sherwood. Swings it over. That's Hattelstead. Nice look there from the mid-range on the jump shot. No good, though. An offensive rebound, no. Moore comes up with it. Back the other way, it's the Dons. Jacoby brings it up. Skips it over to Moore. Now to Becker, top of the key. Pump fakes the three, steps through, lost the ball. Back out to Jacoby. Now the swing to Moore. Jacoby, the fade to the three-point line. Off back iron, no good. Jacoby 1 for 3 tonight. Back the other way, it's Gay. Lost possession for a moment, and that one is going to go off the leg of Jacoby, stolen away. Third turnover for Owen-Withee tonight. Jacoby with the steal. Moore brings it up the other way, defended by Hattelstead. Into the corner to Konechny. Konechny, the strong move inside, left hand, too strong. And the Blackhawks take it the other way. The push, little bit of a push off there, no call. Colin Fritz for 2, and again, maybe he didn't push off quite as much more of a step back. He may have gotten away with one, though. Nonetheless, nice move. Again, if you can get away with it. And a lot of times you do. A lot of times you can shove a little bit that just gets by the referee. Not a bad idea there from Fritz, and he knocks down the jump shot. 13-8, Columbus with the lead. Jacoby the step through. Handoff outside to Moore. Top of the key, Becker wide open for 3, and it's good again from Cy Becker. He's got a quick 8 points tonight. 3 for 5 from the field is Cy Becker. Again, Becker was our Highlight House player of the game earlier this year against in that Cranberry Classic tournament, and he talked about his mindset was to attack the basket, and he said that he wasn't a great three-point shooter is what he told me after that game, but again, I have to say I think he's selling himself a bit short. Throughout this entire season, when Becker is open for 3, he usually knocks them down. Again, that's a constant with this whole Dons team, really, as Konechny goes to the basket, short on the lay-in. And a quick steal for Lucas Krecklau. 5 turnovers for Owen-Withee here. Konechny right wing. Now into the corner for Jacoby. He saves it, deflected out of bounds. That's going to be off the Blackhawks. Dons basketball, as Columbus will have a few substitutions here. It will be Alex Edwards, Nate Nemitz, and Cole Hilgeman checking into the game for Cy Becker, Lucas Krecklau, and Matt Konechny. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Clover Belt East boys basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back, everybody. It's 16-8. Columbus leads Owen-Withee here tonight. Again, the Dons again are shooting well from the three-point line. And they've had one half of basketball this year where they haven't nailed threes. And again, it's just tough when you have so many shooters. It's tough for all of them to be off the same game as Charlie Moore puts up the floater, and a smooth move there from Charlie Moore. He sure is dashing through the snow tonight. 18-8, Columbus with the lead. Quinn Hattlestead with it up top. Now swing to the right wing. It's Sherwood. Into the short corner for Hattlestead. Back to Sherwood. Fake the pass. Tough three off glass. No good from Fritz, but an offensive rebound here for the Blackhawks. Fritz top of the key. Swing right wing for Mason Gay. Gay finds Hattlestead. That's Sherwood. Back to Gay. Into the corner, Sherwood. A deep two is off front rim and good. Dominic Sherwood with his first 2 points of the game. It's 18-10. Edwards skips it over to Nemitz. In the corner, wide open, Charlie Moore, and it's good. Charlie Moore for three. He's got 8. And now he nearly comes up with a steal. Again, I say it when Charlie Moore, as he slaps glass there, but can't get the block, as Fritz is good for 2. But I say it when Charlie Moore and Blake Jacoby get open for 3. I usually say something like, not the guys you want to leave open, but I think for opposing teams, who do you leave open? I mean, to be honest with you, there's usually maybe Krecklau or Hilgeman, as Charlie Moore gets the and one. Counted and one for Charlie Moore, and oh no, Charlie Moore is down here. Charlie Moore's down on the floor. I hope that hopefully he's able to shake this off. Again, I don't want to suspect this. Coach Kanishi is going to call timeout. We'll take a quick break as well, and hopefully Charlie Moore can walk that off. Take a little break, and we'll be back with more Clover Belt East basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Welcome back, everybody. Charlie Moore to the free throw line, and Charlie seems to be all right. Well, he's still grimacing a bit, but I think he may have gotten a shot to a sensitive area of the body. I'll just say that. And he seems to be all right. He's going to head to the free throw line here. 23-12 Dons, Charlie Moore. And a reminder here, this was not a two-shot free throw, but every two-shot free throw is brought to you by the great folks over at Serve Pro. Specifically, it is brought to you by Jamie Wenzel over at Serve Pro. It's the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Blackhawks in transition, a rejection from Cole Hilgeman, but an offensive rebound and 2 free throws coming up here for the Blackhawks. I think they're going to get Hilgeman on that one. And heading to the free throw line will be Dominic Sherwood. Sherwood misses the first. A 12-point lead here in the first half for the Dons. And that one in, out, and in from Dominic Sherwood. 1 for 2 from the line there. The Dons bring it back the other way. Jacoby skips it over to Nemitz. Nemitz back to Jacoby. Sam Dooms into the ballgame now for the Dons. Nemitz thought about the three, now into the corner for Hilgeman. Inside now to Dooms. Dooms, the kick out to Edwards. Again, this lineup the Dons have in probably the least proficient three-point shooting lineup that they have had out on the court. And it's not an insult, it's just usually every single player on the court, and Dooms really more of a defensive stopper for this team. So if you're Owen-Withee here, you're thinking, if you're Coach Weiler, maybe, man, might be able to get a break here from 3, even though Edwards and Nemitz can hit threes as well. We know what Jacoby can do from 3. Skip out here to Nemitz. The Blackhawks doing a nice job defensively this possession. Nemitz, tough shot inside, going to be no good. That was a great defensive possession from Owen-Withee that time, probably their best of the game. Left wing here, this is Fritz. Back top of the key for Hattelstead. Hattelstead right wing, it's Sherwood. Inside, deflected away, but the Blackhawks stay with it. Kick outside here, Fritz for 3. That's going to be short, no good. Hilgeman with the rebound. Back the other way come the Dons. Jacoby, the lone starter in the game right now for Columbus. Dooms to the top for Edwards. Edwards finds Nemitz left wing. Dooms trying to get position in the high post, cannot, so comes out to the three-point line to get the basketball. Skip over to Edwards. Now, Jacoby was open for 3, but Edwards drove the other way, and that is, he saves it. Edwards saves it from going out of bounds. Nemitz inside, now out to Jacoby, into the corner for Dooms. That one, maybe for Jacoby to shoot that, but Nemitz gets a good look from downtown, too strong, and the Blackhawks go the other way. Short corner there, back to the high post. Right wing, thought about the 3, did Henke. Hattelstead inside to Henke, and Henke had a good opportunity there, but finds Fritz instead and picks up the assist as Colin Fritz has got 6 points tonight. Nemitz steps through, looking for someone to get it to, finds Jacoby. High post Hilgeman in the corner, that's Alex Edwards, and he knocks it down. Alex Edwards for 3. And again, the least good three-point shooting lineup the Dons have had out there tonight. Not great vocabulary there on my part, and even with that, still knocking him down. That was Alex Edwards. As Nemitz lost that one out of bounds. First turnover of the game for Columbus tonight. You're going to win a lot of games playing that way. Over 12 minutes through this first half, and that's your first turnover. Charlie Moore checks into the game for Nate Nemitz. And now this lineup just got a little bit more nuclear from outside with both Jacoby and Moore into the game. And it looks like we're going to have the rest of the 3 Columbus starters coming into the game on the next dead ball, as that 3 is going to be in and out from Gay. Battle for the rebound. Edwards comes up with it. Jacoby brings it up. Thought about the 3, instead drives inside. Kicks it out to Moore. The skip over to Edwards here, left wing. Left wing, Edwards drives inside. Tough shot, and no good. And I'll give that a shot. It's either a shot or a turnover. He looked like he was going up for the shot there. Just got blocked or lost it. 27-15 your score here. Dooms with some good defense there in the corner. The skip over here to Pachikowski into the game for the first time tonight. Rather, no, that's Gay. Excuse me, it's a 1 instead of a 2, but it is 24 out there, and that shot no good from Ryan Nelson, who I was told was going to be in the starting lineup tonight, but instead it was Wendler. Skip over here to Edwards, looking for Hilgeman inside in the post. Got it to him. Hilgeman, little fadeaway jump hook, no good. If you're Hilgeman there, he just kind of got bodied up there and faded away on the shot. If he would have gathered himself a bit and went up instead of back on that shot, probably had a little bit better chance. And I'm sure that's what Coach Konechny is talking to him about right now. So he gives him a quick word on the sideline. I'm sure telling him, hey, just gather yourself a bit, go up strong with that shot. Swing over to the left side, that's Gay. Inside, that's Wendler. Wendler brought the ball down low. That's the last place you want to bring it, and now we're going to have a foul. They might get Kreklow here. No, Cy Becker called for the foul. Wendler inside, poked away by Jacoby, and a steal for Blake Jacoby in transition. Finds Konechny, left-hand layup up and good for Matt Konechny. He's got 4 points tonight. Here's Colin Fritz, stolen away by Charlie Moore. Back-to-back turnovers to the Blackhawks. Inside to Jacoby, the up and under, blocked. Blocked that time for Gay, and another Blackhawk turnover. 3 in a row for Owen-Withee. Again, the turnover differential 8-1 in Columbus's favor. Jacoby inside, finds Krecklau, the easy little Mike and drill layup for Lucas Krecklau. Blake Jacoby with the assist. Fritz the other way. That's going to be a charge. And the streak continues here for Lucas Krecklau. I believe he's drawn a charge in every single game this season. That'll go on Colin Fritz, his second personal, team third. Again, I'm having a hard time remembering if Krecklau drew a charge last game, but we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. Be back with more Clover Belt East basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Dons basketball, they lead it 31-15 over the Blackhawks here tonight. Blake Jacoby up top with it. And the Dons have just, I think they have not played perfect basketball this year, but I think they've come about as close as you can to playing perfect basketball to start this season. Again, there's no such thing in sports of playing perfectly. You can always improve, but the Dons have just been so sound to start this year. As Charlie Moore, little pump fake, little three, and it's good. Charlie Moore is in rhythm again here tonight. He has got 14 points here in the first half. Pass inside, tough shot blocked by Becker, and the Dons the other way. Konechny lost it out of bounds. Jacoby turned it over. And just the second turnover of the game for the Dons. And again, to have 2 turnovers, and we're almost done with the first half. Again, that is just as sound as it gets, as good as it gets. As Becker is going to nearly come up with a steal here. Will he? Yes, he will. Well, not quite a steal, but he will have forced another Owen-Withee turnover. They've got 9. Again, that's the thing. When you play Columbus, you can't afford to turn the ball over 9 times in a half. And again, the Dons do a great job of trying to force those. But again, if you do want to beat Columbus, you can't turn the ball over. You have to play perfect basketball, or as close as possible to it. You have to play as sound as you know the Dons are going to play. Konechny drives inside. Kick outside to Moore, going for 17 points. No good that time. And an offensive rebound here for Lucas Krecklau. That's what he does for this Dons team. Continuing to do the dirty work inside for Columbus. Krecklau skips it over to Moore. Now in the short corner for Becker. Back outside to Moore. Deep three here, and it's good. Nothing but net for Charlie Moore. He is feeling it again tonight. 17 first half points for Charlie Moore. Good find there. And in transition, layup no good. Out of bounds. It stays with the Blackhawks. No good from Nelson. That's a great pass from Sherwood to skip it way up top to Ryan Nelson. Hattlestead gets it inside to Sherwood. Or outside, I should say. Now the pass inside here. And again, with Henke being 6'4", you can think maybe look to go up and shoot when he's got the ball down there in the post. He's got good position. Krecklau defending him. He's got the height on him. I don't know if Henke's exactly 6'4", maybe 6'3", I would give him. As Krecklau will force the jump ball here. Possession arrow will point to the Blackhawks. Possession stays with Owen-Withee. 37-15 Columbus here in this first half. Again, this has been how the vast majority of Columbus's games have gone this season. Henke in the corner. To the top. Swing over here to Mason Gay. Now in the corner for Hattlestead. And again, hopefully you tuned in to the Zaleski Sports Coaches Show on Wednesday. Both these coaches talked about their teams this year, Coach Konechny and Coach Weiler. If you haven't, you can find that on YouTube and Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Shot in the corner here, going to be too strong. No good. We talked to a great many of Central Wisconsin boys basketball coaches here this Wednesday on Zaleski Sports. Most teams from the Marshfield area we talked to that night. Moore, the kick out here. Blake Jacoby wide open, short there. Krecklau with another offensive rebound. Moore's wide open for three, and he knocks it down. Charlie Moore has gone nuclear from the three-point line here in the first half. Let me tell you, he has been dashing through the snow once again here tonight as Matt Konechny scores 2 points, and that is going to bring us to the end of the first half on a buzzer-beating lay-in for Matt Konechny. The Dons are all over the Owen-Withee Blackhawks here in the first half. 42-15 your score. We'll take a quick break, be back with more Clover Belt East Conference basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Need furniture? Come to Mall Furniture in Marshfield and get it now. We have what you want in stock. Do you need a new 2-sided Wisconsin-built mattress set or adjustable bed? We have them in stock. Power lift chairs, rocker or wall recliner. How about a glider rocker or swivel rocker? We have them. Sofas, sectionals and sleepers, reclining and stationary, leather and cloth. Choose from Marshfield Furniture, Lazy Boy, and Best Home Furnishing. See our expanded Wolfcraft Maple and Oak, made in Marshfield Furniture. Bring your truck or trailer and take it with you, or have it delivered for a small fee.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody. 42-15. Columbus leads Owen-Withee here tonight. In just a moment, we're going to get into some first half stats for you as the Dons are going crazy. Charlie Moore is having an unbelievable first half. We'll get into that in just a second. But first, in some kind of unfortunate news, I think, in the central Wisconsin sports area for the Pacelli Cardinals, a team that we cover quite a bit, well, every single game of, same as the Columbus Dons here this year. AJ Ligman does a great job over there covering those Pacelli Cardinals for us here at Zaleski Sports. But I found out last night that Jaden Awe, the star of the Pacelli Cardinals and one of the best players, if not the best basketball player in the area, for sure for smaller schools, one of the premier performers in boys basketball in central Wisconsin and likely in all of Wisconsin. Jaden Awe found out what I found out hurt his ankle area. The word sounded to be a potential Achilles. I don't want to confirm that for sure, but I believe that was the news. And I think they're going to have to talk to Coach Shirk to get a for sure confirmation on that. But we want to wish Jaden the best. I just want to wish Jaden the best in his recovery. and was very sad to hear that news last night. That's a tough thing to see when these players, put in a lot of work, especially that Pacelli team here this season was a team. And I think, still is, we'll see what happens, but a team with Jay Nawe on that roster that looking at their sectional and looking at the talent they have on their team, similarly to the Dons, felt like a team that very much easily could be playing in Madison here this season, and to have their top player go down, a guy that'll get you. He's put up stat lines this year of I think 38 points and 30 rebounds in a game, just to give you some context if you're not familiar with Jay Nawe over there at Pacelli Catholic High School there in Stevens Point. I think everybody at Zaleski Sports wish him the best in his recovery, and I was very sad to hear that news last night. And those two teams will play this year, Pacelli and Columbus, and just tough to see that. And we wish him as speedy of a recovery as possible, and really hope that Jay Nawe there for Pacelli is able to get back into that lineup, get back playing basketball, a sport I'm sure he loves dearly there. Hopefully he can get back playing basketball as soon as possible, and he's able to make a full, quick recovery as soon as possible from that injury. So just sad to hear that last night. Just wanted to take a moment to talk about that a little bit, and wish Jay Nawe over there at Pacelli the best. And Pacelli could still have a great season here this year. We'll see. But back to our game here tonight. The Columbus Dons are on a roll tonight, as they have been for this entire season. They're leading 42-15 over the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. But specifically, you got to talk about Charlie Moore in that first half. If you watched the Tuesday night game when Columbus beat Neilsville, and Charlie had 20 points in that game, kind of his breakout game so far of the season. We talked to him about he had a wrap on his hand. He cut his hand in some shop class or something, got it off before that game, and started nailing threes like we're used to seeing from him. And now tonight he has picked up where he's left off in an even bigger way. He's got 20 points in the first half alone, 15 points from the three-point line. Look at his three-point percentage tonight. He's 5 for 8. 5 for 8 from three-point range. Again, it really doesn't get much better than that from three-point range. And he's been on fire tonight again. As we're going to take another quick break here in just a moment. But first, let's hear from our friends over at the Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield. They serve juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and Fish Fry Friday. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. And Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. So now we're going to take a quick break, be back, and to talk about the start of the second half right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? Do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
and everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Columbus leads Owen-Withee 42-15 here tonight. Let's hear from one of our great sponsors here at Zaleski Sports. Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. And SC Swiderski, an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. And Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. So again, you look at this Don's team tonight. Thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports tonight. They lead at 42-15 over Owen-Withee. Look at this Don's team. They're playing this way this year, and even these last few games, without what you could consider their best player in Emmett Konieczny, at least in the conversation. To me, it's tough to rank these Columbus players. I mean, it would be really tough for me to try to put, whether it's Emmett or Blake Jacoby or Charlie Moore or Cy Becker, who's really, really stepped up and been excellent this year, to put any of those guys above the other to me. And again, I don't know how you quantify what Lucas Kreklau does on the court for this team with some of the dirty work he puts in and the stuff he does on a nightly basis. And those are your typical starting line, typical starters. It's a tough team to say, oh, this is better than this player or this player is better than that player. But surely without one of their premier players and leaders on this team, as Lucas Kreklau scores too, I'm confident in saying their best playmaker, their best guy that can handle the basketball, attack the rim, get other guys open, probably the best at that, I would say. Even without him, this team is still absolutely running through these teams that they're playing. And we're going to get a foul here on the shot. They're going to get Blake Jacoby on the foul there. It'll be his first personal, team first. And to the line, it is Ryan Nelson for Owen-Withee. Now, Nelson starts the second half, so I really do believe, as Nelson's going to shoot this free throw and knock it down, but I really do believe that Coach Weiler was pulling a fast one on us before the game. I think he was trying to sneak in a last-second change to his starting lineup. Didn't want anybody to know about it. But I think he's adjusted that and gone back to his normal starters. And again, it made sense to me. I can see where the thought process is. I think the thought process is, hey, Jack Wendler's got some size. Let's use him in there. Took one shot, made it to start the game, as Charlie Moore is going to miss the lay in there. Charlie Moore's got 20 points had 20 points in the first half tonight. I mean, the guy's shooting 5 for 8 from three-point range. That's not easy to do. Pass inside here, Ryan Nelson. Drive inside, tough shot, up, no good. Kreklau with the defense and the rebound. Moore with it the other way. Driving inside, good look at the basket. Layup up and good for Charlie Moore, as he's now got 22 points here tonight. And again, I'm not sure what Charlie Moore's career high is for points in a game, as that's going to be an and one. A tough finish, and let's take a look at that replay here in just a minute. That's Mason Gay with that and one for Owen-Withee. Yeah, let's take a look at that replay here, as you'll see Mason Gay driving to the basket. That is a tough finish, as it looks like they got Lucas Kreklau on the foul. That is a very tough finish for Mason Gay. Gets it to go. Misses that one at the free throw line, and it'll be the Dons the other way. Up by 28 here in this one. And again, as an announcer, these are the games that are a lot tougher to call. got to think of some things to talk about, and for me, it's been talking about just kind of how good the Dons are. That's been my go-to for these second halves when the Dons are up by 30-plus points, or 28 in this game, as Lucas Krecklau misses that jump hook attempt. And a double dribble going to be called there against Mason Gay. 10th turnover of the night for Owen-Withee, but and maybe talk a little bit about, I'm not sure what Charlie Moore's career high is, points per game-wise, but with 20 in the first half, you think maybe he's got that in mind. I don't know if he's gotten to 40 before. That would be, I mean, for a Dons team that typically moves the ball, it's not really an isolation scoring team. That's quite a number, to say the least, as Lucas Krecklau is going to score here. But if he's to score 20 in the second half, he'd be at 40. I doubt he'll get there, just because my guess is the Dons are going to have some substitutions within a few minutes or so here in this second half. But here's going to be a deep three, up and good. That was a deep one from Quinn Hattlestead. He's got 5 points tonight. Charlie Moore ahead to Matt Konieczny. Skip to the corner. That's Blake Jacoby for three, and that's bottom for Blake Jacoby, his second three of the night. Jacoby's been relatively quiet tonight. He's got 6 points, but again, for this Dons team, again, it's whoever's got the hot hand. And it could be somebody different every single night. Tonight it's Charlie Moore for back-to-back nights, or back-to-back games. Pass inside here. Tough mid-range jumper. Nothing but net for Dominic Sherwood. He's got 5 points. 51-23. Dons with the lead. Jacoby into the corner for Becker. And we'll see if Charlie Moore tries to be a little bit aggressive here offensively in the second half. Again, I don't know what his career high is, but maybe go for that. I don't know. As Lucas Krecklau misses on the inside shot. 22 might be it. I don't know. I mean, Charlie Moore's put up a lot of points last year, I know, as well, as Blake Jacoby, tough finish, gets to go off the Owen-Withee turnover. He's got 8 points, and Konieczny with the steal here. Tough layup, up and good for Matt Konieczny. And a quick timeout here for Owen-Withee. We will take another quick break. Be back with more Clover Belt East basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back, everybody. Dons lead at 65-23. Toyland is now open at Fleet Farm with their Price Match Plus guarantee. If you find a lower toy price, they'll beat it by 5%. They'll get the best price on a huge selection of toys at Fleet Farm. And Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the fall's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your fall best. And again, I'm just kind of looking ahead here. I've got the Columbus Catholic schedule ahead of me. And that's actually a perfect time to remind you that we're going to have Columbus Dons basketball live for you on Zaleski Sports tomorrow night. I can imagine some Dons fans, maybe you don't want to make the 3-hour drive to Prairie du Chien on a Saturday afternoon, which is understandable. I'm sure you want to support your team, but it's understandable if you don't want to make that drive to Prairie du Chien. That's a 3-hour drive here from Marshfield. That's nearly in Illinois. That's where the Dons will be playing tomorrow. But hey, if you don't want to make the drive and say, you know what, I'd rather watch that game from the comfort of my own home, we'll have it live on Zaleski Sports for you. It'll be myself alongside Bailey Miller producing that game tomorrow night, as Fritz scores 2 points there for the Blackhawks. But again, we're going to take a look at this Don schedule, and I'll go through it here in just a second as Charlie Moore somehow gets wide open again from three, and this guy is just in a zone right now from three-point range. He has got 12 threes in the last 2 games combined. 12 threes in 2 games is just not normal. It is just Now, some guys in the NBA might make that look a little bit easier than it is sometimes, but it's high school basketball, folks, and Charlie Moore is absolutely in some kind of a zone. And again, he would tell me, or he has told me, that he's dashing through the snow when he's shooting this well. And again, if any of you out there have been confused, why is this guy saying dashing through the snow and one-horse open sleigh? I get it, it's Christmas time, but if you've been listening to these or watching our broadcasts here, the last night's girls basketball game where the Dons took down the Blackhawks of Owen-Withee 37-34 on a last-second shot by Sam Casperson. It was a great game. If you tuned into that one with Ben Brecht on the call for that one last night. But Greckall's got it inside here. Dons trying to extend this lead. But, again, if you're being confused, why does this guy keep saying dashing through the snow on the broadcast? It's because I've been sensing a trend here lately as the Dons are going to call timeout. We will keep it here. Now let me finish this story here for a second. But the Dons, I've noticed through this week, on Tuesday night after the Dons win against Neelsville, talked with Charlie Moore after the game. He was our Highlight House player of the game. And asked him about his performance. You know, he had 6 threes, 20 points in that game. And, of course, he's dwarfed that performance tonight. But 20 points in that game, and asked him about how well he shot the ball that night. And he told me that, you know, he was really just dashing through the snow that night. So thought that was a little odd. I was like, I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of slang term that I don't understand that these high schoolers have today? I don't know. And then I was editing the highlight footage of the Columbus girls game last night, their win over Owen-Withee, and happened to notice that Sam Casperson was asked some question. She was our Highlight House player of the game last night. She was asked by Ben Brecht some question, and she referenced on a one-horse open sleigh, is what she said. She said the team was really on a one-horse open sleigh last night. And once I heard that, I thought, hey, that sounds like a song I know. Sounds like a little Jingle Bell song. It is just about Christmas time. It's holiday season here, December 15th. And so I have a feeling, or I'm sensing a trend. For some reason or some way, these Dons are trying to sing lines or tell us lines of the Jingle Bell song in their interviews. That's what I'm sensing. So I have a feeling tonight we might get over the field we go. I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned for the postgame show to find out, I guess. There's a reason to stay tuned for the postgame show. And again, I'll give Charlie Moore another chance if he wants to go for it. But you'll have to stay tuned and see. That's the intrigue we have coming up later tonight. Will the Dons make another Jingle Bells reference at the end of the game tonight? That's the question. That's the question everybody's got on their mind, as it's going to be 2 points up and good from Jack Wendler. He's got 4 points tonight. Jacoby brings it up. Little hesitation move, has it poked away, stolen away. Nelson grabs the ball, lost it out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Dons, and now we're going to have a big lineup change here for the Dons. I think we'll get all starters out of the ball game. Sam Dooms, Alex Edwards, Nate Nemitz, and Cal Burkhauser check into the game. Again, it's just unbelievable looking at how loaded senior-wise this Dons team is. Again, this just has to be a coach's dream if you're Coach Konechny, to where you have a class with so many guys going out for basketball. And they're really good. I mean, it's not just, we have seniors. We have seniors that can really play. Cal Burkhauser puts up a shot, speaking of a senior. Sam Dooms gets the rebound, no good on the shot. Battle for the board, and somehow Hilgeman comes up with it, but throws it out of bounds. Again, another reminder that every single two-shot free throw you see tonight from the Columbus Dons is brought to you by Surf Pro, Jamie Wenzel. It's the Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Also, thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. There's a three. Up and good for Quinn Heddlestead. Banks it in. He's got 8 points. It's a 30-point lead here for the Dons tonight. Sam Dooms drives inside, the kick outside Edwards. Skip over to the corner. It's Nate Nemitz, short on the three. Again, I'm not sure, and that's going to be a steal for Alex Edwards. He's got the breakaway good, and as his soccer abilities have to help out there. Little steal and breakaway. Again, Edwards, the star soccer player for the Columbus Dons. Wendler, pass over there. Bank shot, no good. Too strong from Vince Henke. He's got 2 points tonight. Dooms with it in the corner, drives inside, looking for someone to get it to, finds Burkhauser. Burkhauser going baseline, back outside Edwards. The skip to Dooms. In the corner for Nemitz, inside to Hilgeman for 2 points. Cole Hilgeman. Hilgeman's got some size. Again, talk about the Dons don't have much of it, but Hilgeman, he's got to be around 6'3", 6'4". Hilgeman's a big guy. Might even be bigger than that. I might be selling him short. They don't have heights for the Columbus players on the roster, but so I'm just kind of taking my best guess. Nemitz kicks to the corner for Dooms. Step through move inside. Tough shot is good from Sam Dooms. 66-28. Again, I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to see any starters back in the game for the Dons tonight. Be very much surprised if we saw any of them in this ball game. I think this group's going to get a run maybe for a few more minutes, and then we'll see some of the JV guys start to get into the game for the Dons as well. Nemitz over to Dooms. Now into the corner for Edwards. Inside, that is Hilgeman. Hilgeman outside for Nemitz. Nemitz goes baseline. Into the corner, stepped out of bounds, turnover Dons. That is, count them up, 3 turnovers on the game for Columbus. And we're halfway through the second half. That is how you get up by 38 points, among, other things. Nailing every 3 you look at, that'll help too, but taking care of the basketball is a good way to win basketball games. Fritz. Back to Gay, top of the key. Now Hattlestead outside. Nemitz defending him. Again, a chance to hear from our friends at Express Employment. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. And now there's going to be a block for Dooms. I promised we'd go through Columbus' schedule a little bit here in the second half, and we will right now. Talked about it. Columbus is going to have Prairie Duchesne tomorrow night. And again, to give you an update on Prairie Duchesne this year, they are currently 0-4. But again, they are in a conference that I am not very familiar with in the SWC, with teams like Platteville, not River Falls, Platteville, Lancaster, Richmond, or Richland Center, excuse me. But they're 0-4 so far this year. That'll be Columbus's matchup tomorrow night. Crisp 3-hour drive. Again, that game will be on Zaleski Sports for you. Don't want to take a 3-hour drive. Just go to ZaleskiSports.com, and I'll be there. Bailey Miller will be there producing the game. We will be there on Zaleski Sports with Columbus Don basketball, as always. And again, continuing to look ahead, the Dons are going to host Loyal after that. Then they're going to have at the Rick Majerus WBY shootout that they typically play in at Concordia University. Those games are going to be live for you on Zaleski Sports as well. And those are games I'm pretty excited about as a broadcaster. And I think if you're a Dons fan, you should be pretty excited to see, because I think you're going to get some competition there. You're going to play Brookfield Academy, a team that won the state tournament, I know, back in 2018. They were state champions, I believe, in Division III. I will know for sure, as I'll do some research on Brookfield Academy before that game. But then they're going to have Winnebago Lutheran in that WBY shootout as well. Winnebago Lutheran, and these are a couple of Milwaukee area teams, I believe. I know Brookfield Academy is. And Winnebago Lutheran is 6-1 overall in the season. They're averaging 74 points per game. Brookfield Academy is 5-0. They're averaging 93 points per game. So those are going to be tough matchups for the Dons. And I think those are the games, if you're Coach Konechny and if you're a Dons fan, you look at it and say, those are games where we can really test ourselves. As there is a timeout on the floor, we're going to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back, everybody. 66-28 your score. And again, we were talking about Columbus's schedule before the break, and specifically Brookfield Academy and Winnebago Lutheran. Again, those are games that, as a coach with aspirations, and again, a program like Columbus, they've got pretty high aspirations every year, but especially this year with this senior group, this loaded senior group they have, you know, they I think they for sure have state aspirations. I feel like I can say that. With those kind of aspirations, those are games you want to play. You don't really care about the wins and losses per se, and those are teams I have not seen them play this year, so I'm not saying Columbus cannot beat them. I'm sure they can. We'll see what happens when they lace them up and play Winnebago Lutheran and Brookfield Academy in that Rick Majerus WBY shootout tournament at Concordia University. So we'll see. But those are games that even if you lose, what you need those games because you need to test yourself and see how you compare to other top teams, to other excellent teams. I think that game against Auburndale earlier this year was a little bit of that. Auburndale actually, they lost by 11 points in that game, but they played really well in that game. They just really missed open looks that they got. That's a game that if Auburndale hit a couple of shots, that would have been a lot closer than it was. So that kind of was that, but I think Brookfield Academy and Winnebago Lutheran could be even more so with that, and potentially really a skill jump even to what Columbus has seen throughout this season and playing up a level even a little bit. So those are games that I think as a coach, as fans, you circle and you say, okay, this is how we're going to be able to tell how good exactly are we. Because again, I believe Columbus is as good as anybody in Division 5. We have them ranked at number 2 in the state of Wisconsin. And again, our Zaleski Sports rankings, shout out to Mike Wenlett for putting in hours and hours and hours of time. These are not opinionated rankings. These are not somebody that works for us that goes in and says, hey, this is who I think the best teams are, or it's not a poll of coaches. Again, there is a coaches poll out there, but some coaches don't respond. Some coaches don't know a team from the other side of the state. What we have here at Zaleski Sports is math. Our rankings are math-based, simple as that. Win percentage, strength of schedule, I know are factored in there, and I'm not sure if point differential is factored in or not, but I know Mike Wenlett spends hours and hours of time just compiling records of every team in the state. And if you think about all the teams, all the high schools in the state of Wisconsin, Mike is going in, spending hours and hours and hours compiling that data for you so we can get these rankings as accurate as they possibly can be. And with our rankings, I think as accurate as of rankings as there are in the state, we have the Columbus ranked as the number 2 team in the state of Wisconsin for Division 5. So we know where they're ranked. We know where we've got them at. Now they're going to play against some teams in higher divisions in that WBY shootout. Those are just nice games to have to see, okay, we know we're really good. You know you're really good if you're Columbus. You know you're an excellent team this year, but how good? How good are you? And that's and not only that, but I think those games also, they not only show you where you are in the season, show you how good you are, but they also can tell you, okay, what do we need to continue to improve on? Where are we in this at this specific moment? Do we have holes in our team that teams just have not exploited yet? And again, for the Dons, the size thing is the obvious thing you can look at. Anybody can look at this Dons team and say, well, they don't have much size. We'll see how they handle size. Again, to me, it depends on the player you're playing against. You need to have a big that is really, really skilled. There are a lot of teams in the area or throughout the state that have players, as looks like we're at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. I'll finish that thought in a second, but that's your Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line there that Cal Burkhauser was just at. The Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Dons lead this one by 37 points here as full JV squad out there for Columbus. But again, for this Dons team, talking about it, when you go against really good teams, we're talking about size. I'm trying to pick up where I left off before the read there. But that's going to be 2 points there for Hattelstead. But for the Dons, going up against size, it's one thing to have size. It's another thing to have a tall player that can actually play, that can really play. and is really skilled, can really play the game of basketball. And I think there are a lot of teams in the area that have some guys, or some teams throughout the state. You see guys 6'5", 6'6", maybe even 6'7", but they don't have a particularly refined offensive game. And those kind of players, even though they're tall, they're still not going to do much, in my opinion, against the Columbus Dons. The guys you got to worry about are the guy I mentioned earlier in this broadcast at halftime is Jaden Awe and Pacelli. And again, it's just a shame. It really just stinks to see, and we hope he has a quick recovery. But Jaden Awe for the Pacelli Cardinals is a guy we were going to be able to see Columbus match up against this year. They will play Pacelli, which is going to be one of the best games of the season. It still could be a great game. Pacelli's got a lot of good players, but that was going to be a matchup where we really were going to see, okay, how do you match up against one of the top big men in the state? How do you match up there? So those are kind of the players I'm talking about. And I'm not that familiar with Winnebago Lutheran or Brookfield Academy's rosters this year, but my guess is they've got some players like that. They typically do. So those will be games those are going to be really interesting to watch a couple of weeks from now. Actually, less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, they'll play Brookfield Academy in that WBY shootout. Get you an exact date here. Play them December 27th, December 28th. So less than 2 weeks from now, 12 days. Those games are early. 9:15 start in the morning, 10:45 a.m. in the morning. Again, during the week games. So if you're at work, I'm sure a lot of you listening will be at work at that time. Maybe just take a little peek at your phone if you can. Check in on the Columbus Dons over there. As again, that's Christmas break for these high schoolers, so they don't have to be at school. They can play during that time. And then, again, continuing to go on with this Don schedule, you got the Colby Hornets on that schedule. We'll see what they kind of look like this year. They lost a lot of players, but very good team last year. Won the conference last year. Then you've got Regis, always going to be typically a tough opponent there. Trying to single out some other matchups. Again, Pacelli, I think, again, without Jay Nawe, it's not quite the matchup maybe we would have expected before the year, but Pacelli still got some really good players. They've got Camden Shirk and Logan Meyer, who I think are two of the top players in the area as well, along with a lot of these players on the Columbus Dons, especially for Division 5. So they've got players that can play, and they've got other role players on that team that I think could step up as well. That's a team I'm relatively familiar with over in Pacelli. I covered for a couple of years. So that'll still be an interesting game, an interesting test for this Columbus team at Pacelli. They'll be home against Neelsville again, and Neelsville played them pretty tough, I think. Played them as tough as anybody has this year. Their first game, so that'll be an interesting game to see. They'll have Owen-Withee again. And it looks like McDonald's, they have rescheduled the McDonald Central game. It'll be at McDonald Central, so they will play them on February 6th. That's going to be one to keep an eye on. So those are some games to look out for here for the Dons. But, I do think we're going to have a lot of games like this. Said it to start the year, we're going to have a lot of games where it's pretty much over at halftime. That's just the level this Dons team is at this season. They're going to move to 6-0 with this win over Owen-Withee. They've got their pretty much entire JV crew out there except for Cole Hilgeman, key rotation player off the bench, still into the ball game for the Dons here as we can go through it. We're through the lineup they got out there. We got Cal Burkhauser out there. Caleb Hilgeman is on the court as well. Then we have also got, trying to look at the JV lineup here, Benjamin Weiland out onto the court for the Dons as well, and Cal Burkhauser still out there. And also Carter Summer, the freshman, out there on the court for the Dons. Benjamin Weiland, a freshman as well. So the Dons up 67-39 here. And we're going to have a chance to hear from another one of our great sponsors here at Zaleski Sports. It's going to be H&S. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. Apply online at hsmgco.com. And another reminder that at the conclusion of this game will be your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, be sure to stay tuned for that post-game show. I'll be live down on the court with Coach Konechny as well as our Highlight House player of the game here from tonight. And who knows, stay tuned. We might get another Jingle Bells reference here on the broadcast tonight. Back the other way come the Dons here. .67, 67-39 your score here. Shot up no good there from Weiland. And that's going to go out of bounds off of Owen-Withee. Burkhauser brings it up here for Columbus. Defended by Gay. Kick to the left wing here. This is Caleb Hilgeman. Lost the ball out of bounds. Possession will go to the Blackhawks here with 51 seconds left. Got a 28-point lead here currently for the Dons. Here's a little mid-range shot. Oh, a rejection out of bounds. We'll get a quick replay of that, huh? We'll take a look at that replay here as Cole Hilgeman with a highlight reel-worthy block here in garbage time, but hey, it'll go up there. It's on the video here as this is our Wheelers instant replay, and what a rejection there from Cole Hilgeman. He can do that. You know, Hilgeman's got some size in there, and he's got good instincts on those block shots. He's got a lot of length. Long arms. Does a nice job in there. He's one of those rotation guys for the Dons, and he's going to get called for the travel there. I think sometimes at the end of these games, referees, they kind of want to get it done. They'd rather not call a foul. I don't know if it was a foul or if the ball was deflected, but I think that happens occasionally. Game's over, 10 seconds. Let's just get this going. Pass inside here, and oh, now we're going to get a foul. I take that back. I have been proven wrong. They're going to get that on Cal Burkhauser with 4.5 seconds left. And in the bonus here, that is going to send Jack Wendler to the free throw line. A couple of early points for Owen-Withee tonight. And banks that one in. Second throw, no good, 4 seconds, and that is going to do it. Dribbling the clock out. The Columbus Dons take down the Owen-Withee Blackhawks 67-40 here in this Clover Belt East matchup tonight. The Dons improved to 3-0 in conference play, 6-0 overall. Owen-Withee falls to 4-2 overall, 2-1 in conference play. Columbus remains atop, tied with Colby atop the conference here in the Clover Belt East in 2023. Coming up next, your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. I'll be live on the court with Coach Konechny, as well as our Highlight House player of the game. We'll take a break, be back with your Nasonville Dairy postgame show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. I'm joined now by Columbus Downs coach, Coach Konechny. And, Coach, you know, this season has started off pretty well, to say the least, for you guys. 6-0 so far. And, you know, to me, it just has seemed like you guys haven't been knocked out of your rhythm offensively. You've had a couple stretches where maybe you didn't hit as many shots as you might have liked to, but for the most part, to me, it just hasn't seemed like you guys have really been knocked off your offensive rhythm yet. Just, I guess, what do you attribute to that, or how have you guys kind of started so strong? It just seems like your offense is moving so smoothly for the most part this season.
I think the guys that play a lot of our minutes have been playing together for years. That helps a lot. There's really good chemistry. They're very unselfish, so if one guy starts making shots, we look for him, we set screens for him. And then we have 4 or 5 guys that are really offensively gifted. So we're very blessed with a senior-dominated group. You know, we played Owen tonight, really well-coached team, but he's trying to replace kind of a senior class like we have this year, you know. So a lot of these teams we're playing, I think, are going to really improve their next 7 or 8 games because we're just way more experienced. So I think that's part of it as well.
Yeah, and then I know you've talked a lot about I've heard you talk about before, not playing the score and still just trying to play well no matter what the score is. I guess, could you talk a little bit more about just your mindset as a coach, as your message to the team when you are up by a decent margin and still trying to keep your guys, you know, playing smooth and good basketball out there?
Well, I think it's human nature to do what you have to do and maybe not what's your best. And when you have 25, 30-point lead like that, or 35, whatever it was, you know, can you build good habits and treat that possession like it's a tie game with a minute left? And it's really hard to get young people to see that it's not just about what the outside people say is important on a scoreboard. It's about making sure that we treat everything as an opportunity to be at our best. And I think at times we've done it well, and at times we haven't, and it's definitely a work in progress.
Yeah, and then looking ahead tomorrow, you got a quick turnaround, a game, pretty long drive for you, about a few-hour drive to Prairie du Chien there. Talk a little bit about your thoughts. I don't know how familiar you are with their program over there, but talk just a little bit about previewing that kind of matchup and a quick turnaround for you playing tomorrow afternoon, or night still, but a long bus ride for you.
Oh, that's just a personal relationship with a guy named Andy Banasic, who's their head coach. He was the head coach here for 2 years. I think he's one of the better human beings I've ever met in my life, and selfishly, I want to go see him for a day. So they came here last year. We're going there next year or this year. It's a Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, similar to what regionals would be, which we try to do once or twice during the season. So just really looking forward to seeing Coach Banasic.
All right, thanks for your time, Coach. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, now we're going to be joined by our back-to-back Highlight House player of the game, Charlie Moore. And Charlie, last week, or on Tuesday, I should say, we talked about you got the little wrap off your hand, hit some shots. Looks like you're feeling good out there. Just talk about, again, here tonight. I think you had 20 in the first half, 25 total tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just feeling good. Glad to be playing basketball, and, you know, just happy to have the teammates that I have around me get me shots and whatnot. So.
Yeah, and I guess talk a little more about that because I asked Coach, first question I asked Coach was, it hasn't seemed like, and maybe you can speak to this a little better as a player too, it just hasn't seemed like any team has knocked you guys out of rhythm on offense at all this year. I mean, you've missed some shots in some spots. You know, you don't make every single shot you take, but it just has seemed like offensively you guys have been in rhythm pretty much every single game. Coach attributed that to you guys are seniors, you've played together for a while. You know, maybe that's part of it, but what else do you think? What is the reason for you guys just seeming to be just so smooth offensively? It just seems like you kind of do what you want out there on the offensive end.
You know, so over the fields we go, we just kind of play together as a team, and we've played together for so long, it feels like that. It just everything seems to click for us. So.
Yeah, and then looking ahead, you guys are going to have a long road trip tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning, or day, I should say. You guys will be playing Prairie du Chien there. Talk about as players, how are you getting ready for that one? What's going to be the mindset there? A long trip and trying to get another win tomorrow.
You know, just going to bed early and getting a lot of sleep, sleeping in, and just, continuing to play the game that we play. So.
All right, we're going to get you in the house then. I know you know how this goes. Counting down 3, 2, 1, and then you look at the camera, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Charlie Moore, and I'm in the house. I want to give a quick shout out to Jen Konechny, the coach's wife. I just want to say be strong, and our prayers are with you. So, thank you.
Good stuff. Thanks a lot, Charlie.
Thank you.
All right, that was Charlie Moore, Highlight House player of the game. And yes, as Charlie mentioned there, same here at Zaleski Sports. Wish the best to Jen Konechny, wife of Coach Joe Konechny, of course, mother of Emma Konechny. Familiar with that situation, yes. Best wishes to her in a quick recovery. Hopefully she'll be able to make a full recovery. Best wishes, and our thoughts are still with the Konechny family. for that as well. But the Columbus Dons get another double-digit win here tonight, and again, it's kind of been that story here this season. They're going to have a long road trip against the Prairie du Chien team. We'll see how that goes. But again, this is a Columbus Dons team. I'm going to sound like a broken record that can beat anybody on any given night, and has got, like Coach said, a senior class this year that just play so well together and have so many different guys that can step up on any given night. They defend well. It's going to be a tough team to play, and kind of same kind of story for Columbus here tonight. A great win. Charlie Moore had another big game, 25 points here tonight, and the Dons come out with another win. They're 6-0, 3-0 in conference play. That's going to bring us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com, and that's going to bring us to the end of our broadcast here tonight. My name is Cale Jacoby, alongside Isaac Eagle and Elena Eagle doing the production here tonight. We want to thank everybody for joining us here on a Friday night. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time on Zaleski Sports.